Hey everyone, long time no see. So if you guys are wondering where I've been, I've been alive, I've been living. I know this is my first video in a long time. I've been filming a bunch of content, which you guys are gonna see, but this is like 2 vlogs in one, showing like a little mini update because I had one from like September and then I had another one in October. Then we're gonna have a little check-in at the very end for where we are right now. But hope you guys enjoy this 2-in-1 vlog, a little check-in, and I have a few more videos planned in the next week or so. I hope you guys really enjoy. Hey guys, it's Alexis, and girl, let's spill some tea. So it's not like tea like, ooh, messy, but I feel like the last few weeks of my life have just felt so chaotic, and honestly talking to other people, I think something's just been in the air. I feel like a lot of people have been very exhausted, very drained, kind of irritated, and I don't know if it's kind of worse because this is kind of like the preparing for the end of the year, the holiday season for a lot of people. For kids, they're going back to school, and that's a big adjustment. Like, I don't know. I think everybody's just been done. But me, I've pushed a lot of things around, trying to replan because I have my clients for my job, then I have my 2 small businesses, and then I just went back to school. I'm getting a second bachelor's degree in fine arts, and I just feel like I've been everywhere, but I feel like I just haven't really given 1,000% of myself to anything, and it's just kind of defeating to think about. But add on sickness to that, I don't know what's been going on with me lately. I think that I've been dealing with like vertigo. I can deal with a lot of things. I mean, I could be sick in the bed fight for my life, but dizziness, oh babes, that's the one thing. You could torture me, I wouldn't even care, but let me be dizzy, oh girl, no. So, you know, I think that since today is September 7th, it's been like that first week, and, you know, had that long Labor Day weekend last week, and it's just been a nice time to reset without feeling pressured. A nice rest, getting it together type of thing, and I just been trying to move forward. But the first thing I want to talk about is new plans for my kids. Again, they've been, you know, back to school, right? So when you add on the tism on top of that, it's even harder to get that routine. So with like my main kid, he's a great kid, awesome kid, but you know, even if you're a great therapist, it's like you still need to check yourself and be like, okay, I may not be making it better, I may be making it a little worse. So on my end, I was like, I do want to focus on all these activities. We will get it done. We will get it done, but I don't really care about the quantity, just focus on the quality. So instead of maybe doing 25 cards, let's just do like 5 cards and then give you specific talking points. As long as you're getting it, that's all I really care about. And I think that giving him those bite-sized pieces really helped him a lot. And then I feel like with him, he's definitely like, he's good. So I want to implement more fun activities as well. For my other kid, he's still new on my radar. It was just a rocky start, not necessarily with him, but just getting a good team established. And the team I do have, even though I appreciate them, they are long distance, which does suck. He's nice, but I mean, he definitely has expressive skills too, but his thing is like, he can definitely do a lot of negative self-talk and stuff like that. So I feel like for him, my focus is more of like helping that mentality, if that makes sense. So with both of them having expressive language, it's different. The first one, he's like younger, and it was actually like the literal like language, stuff like that. The other one is just more of like learning how to use your words. Don't resort to raising your voice or getting a little physical. Like, there are just more appropriate ways to go about it, but at the same time, you should still advocate for yourself. If you're frustrated, that's completely okay. But again, just with both kids, I really want to see, okay, what's been going on, especially with school, how can we adjust. So I did sit here the last few weeks, even though I was tired, like exhausted, and again talking with the mom, stuff like that, and just trying to figure out where they were at too. I think both of them were just kind of frustrated because it is just a lot being a parent, it's a lot being a therapist, but I just want to make sure that when I leave, you know, there's something that's been learned, there's something that's been taught, something that even if they are watching and they're able to be like, okay, let me try that. I always want to do that because I definitely have met some therapists that just it's just a job. And I think for me, it makes me more frustrated because one, these are kids, but two, then you have to add on that neurodivergence and the fact that some people don't put pride in their job. It's just very frustrating because no one will be perfect, but the absolute least you can do is just try, make a genuine effort, because I don't know how much parents pay, but obviously they have to pay something, and you should never sit here and take advantage of the situation. Always at least try, give your best effort, and you know, if maybe your best is not enough, I mean, okay, but there's just a way to go about it. I feel like I've been around some people and it's just like, you just don't need to work with kids at all. But I did go shopping. At first, when I started working with this company, I didn't want to buy too much stuff because I just really didn't have it in my mind to be here long term. I really just want to finish the end of my certification, but had a great experience. And I mean, to go from like a horror story with where I worked before to now just like, it's genuinely like a very positive team. They're very understanding, and you know, I've had like great kids, great caregivers, great supervisors. Like, I just BRB. So my mom just called me. But my first box of items I got for my kids came today. Let me show you guys. So my first box came today, and like, mind you, there's been this gargantuan lizard roaming on our front porch. So mind you, when I took the dogs out, I saw it again, so I was like, oh no. I think it was a lady who dropped off my package this morning, and I fear she seemed like she was in a little bit of a rush, not necessarily because she had somewhere to go, but I truly feel like Mr. Lizard probably scared her. Let me show you guys some of the things I got. I have an assortment of like play activities, but also just like verbal tools. So this isn't everything. For my first kid, he has like a bad habit of like picking his skin, so I got like little stress balls. I think the other kid would love it too, but all of these have positive affirmations on them. So this one says keep calm and stay cool. The green one says focus, listen, and breathe. And I'm so sorry about the glare. I had this like light on. Read. This one says don't give up, which I love it. This one says you can do it. And then this last one says take a deep breath. So again, I just like all these, and maybe we can have a thing where we can say like read what's on the ball and kind of work from there. I also got set of card games. It's supposed to be a 6-in-1 with Crazy 8, Slapjack, Go Fish, Old Maid, Memory Match, and playing cards, just like regular playing cards, but it's animal themed. Now this is very small, so I am slightly concerned about how big they are. But my second kid that I see at the end of the week, he has like play skills too, so they want to have cooperative play for like at least 15 minutes. A lot of stuff that I've had, they're short games. Like I've had like a Connect 4. They have a Connect 4 at their home. What else? Playing stuff like War, but it's always so short, so I want to have something that gives us variety and it's not just like the same thing over and over again for 15 minutes. So I love this theme. I'm not gonna open it right now, but again, this seems like very small because it's literally like is a little bit more than the palm of my hand, but then again, you get what you paid for. So this is one of those little memory ones, kind of like a bootleg. I don't know if it's called Simon Says, but you know what I'm talking about. One of these, I hope it freaking works. It does take 2 AAA batteries, which is good for me because I bought some batteries a few weeks ago. I do have some timers I bought a few weeks ago, but I've never used them. Once I started using them here, just for like me personally, it's so loud. And it's like, I could bring them to the session, but I kind of don't want it to be distracting either. I got a big Jenga. My supervisor for my first kid, she has like little mini Jenga toys. I don't have them in here, but it's like small. Something that she got at the dollar store, but it's nice, but I feel like I want something that's just like a full set. That way it can be a longer game, but then it's also not like so small and short to the point where it's like, you know. So I have a big Jenga. And then, like I said, my second kid, they have Connect 4, but I wanted my own. So this is like a cheaper bootleg Connect 4. This is supposed to be like a portable one, but I want to kind of try this with my first kid, and then for my second kid, they don't always have to use their Connect 4. So this one is small, portable, which I love. And then my first kid, he loves puzzles. My second kid, I've learned that he also enjoys puzzles too. So this is supposed to be 14 puzzles in one. They're supposed to be really small, but I'm kind of concerned about how small they are. They're 30-piece puzzles. So I have 2 boys, so they both love dinosaurs. As someone who's never been a boy, I'm just like, what is the thing with dinosaurs? Like, they're cool, but are they that cool? No. And I also want to implement more like crafts with my kids. So I did get disposable gloves. I did make sure with both parents that they are not allergic to anything. So gloves, I got kid proof scissors, and I found a pack that comes with 2. Mind you, these were less than $2 before tax, so good for me. And then Crayola had this nice deal on this 40 pack of washable markers, so I think they ended up being like maybe $14. Not crazy, but like nice to have. Got some crazy art classic paint. I got some beads for jewelry making. I also want to do like these like glitter sensory jars with them. We can also use these beads and put them in there. Then these are little glitter containers. So this is again for that sensory jar activity that I want to do. I think that I'll probably use it as like a reinforcement, meaning like you have a good session, we can do a glitter jar, blah, 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 especially for my second kid. Then I got a whole bunch of glue because it was just a good deal. A lot in this bag, but I do have more coming throughout the week. So tomorrow I will have a checkers board coming, a bunch of fidget toys. Tomorrow I also have like these little fidget rings and 2 like mindfulness cards, sentence cards, and then some like little aprons for when we do crafts. Then I also have the jars coming, the little worry stones, which again, my first kid, he has like a skin picking thing, so I just wanted to not do that. Then Tuesday I have some bingo cards coming. So again, that cooperative play. And then Wednesday I have some more mindfulness cards coming. So I felt comfortable getting a decent amount of stuff because I'm like, most of this stuff outside of like the smaller arts and crafts, like the markers, the glitter, I mean, in the future I can use these for my kids, or some of these things like the bingo and all that, like I can use that just in my regular life. As long as everything's like kept clean, I don't really care too much. I do have my personal bag. This is a cheap bag that I got from Walmart a few months ago. It's one of those concert friendly bags, so it's one of those clear see-through bags. But in this I have a set of Play-Doh. It came with 8, but I only put like 4 in here right now. Some mini slinkies that are kind of used for what are they called, like those little gifts that you give to people at like weddings and stuff like that. Then I have these fidget worms in the back. Cannot see them. I have these fidget worms in the back. My first kid loves them. I have a puzzle that I got from Dollar Tree in here. Then in this bag, I got this at a family reunion last week. I won it. It says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, Philippians 4:13, which is a beautiful quote. But I have 2 crowns in here that I also earned. They gave me at the family reunion. And I got 2 coloring books that are over there too. It's so crazy because earlier in that day, I literally told my kid, I'm like, I'm gonna get you like a coloring book so we can have some more of those activities. I went there, I got 2 coloring books, and I got 2 sets of crayons for free. Besides that, I got this folder over the summer from Staples. It's one of those dry erase folders, but I have some arts and crafts activities in here. Then I also have this folder with their like drawings and stuff like that. So again, I felt comfortable getting this stuff because I can still use it later on in life. It's not just like for these 2 kids, and so as long as I keep them clean, keep them well maintained, like they're good. But again, I just wanted to change my strategy for that, and I hope that things do work out with both kids. Second kid, I'm still just like learning and trying to grow, figure out the best way to approach him. A lot of his skills I personally haven't done, but I do look forward to just learning him better. I think his parents and stuff like that are more used to me as well. I just think that in my mind I'm so used to a smoother process, and I know that they just had like bad luck with having like a good steady therapist, and you know, so I'm glad to be here to help. But then I also do feel a little pressure sometimes to make sure I'm doing the best job I can do. But I'm glad that they're being patient with me as I'm still learning their child. And I'm being patient with, you know, everything. People at the company are trying to be helpful, which I do appreciate and value. But again, it is kind of hard when everybody's so long distance. But seeing all this stuff and knowing I'm gonna get, I need to get like a very big tote bag. One this size I think is not going to work. I got these like huge tote bags from Dollar Tree. I think they're like $5, so I think I may run over there, probably not today, or I might have to do it today, maybe tomorrow when I get out of school, and get a big bag, because this little bag, it's already getting full with these activities. I think my little bag will be for my little crafts, little like fidget toys, stuff like that. But then I had the big bag with like all my games, but then I also have my first supervisor's bag too, so it's just a lot of bags. A lot of bags all the time. But I think that coming in, a lot of times I come in and I take like the first 10 minutes to plan out. They do give us 15 minutes at the end of the session to write our session notes, but I just don't like that because a lot of times with my kids, I'm tracking data to the very end, so it's not really helping me out. I take that first 10 minutes to just plan and get like a basic schedule for the day. I like to feel the energy, but I feel like now I kind of see how both of them are adjusted to school. So I feel like I can just come in with a game plan and make sure that like all these things are tracked and just kind of figure out like what's the best direction for both of them. Outside of that, oh wait, I just realized I forgot something. What is this? Oh, it's the paint. I left these out of the box. And then the second kid I have, he has a younger sibling who also likes to be in our activities, and I'm open to that, you know, as long as like everyone's like nice, well behaved. Like I don't really care too much. On this little board I have all of my stuff written down for today. So other things I need to do: self-care, my hair, I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's session note, and then I have to do work for art history and 2D. So the first thing I'm gonna do is self-care, so I'm gonna bring you guys in the bathroom with me. So y'all see my self-care routine 1,000 times, you know the drill. Again, I got this little headband thing from Dollar Tree, but let me tell y'all what I need to do. Mind you, it's like 11:54, I'm just not doing my skincare. First thing I want to do is get another baby wipe and just wipe my face. I low-key did it earlier, but like you can never wipe too much. But I forgot to do my session note the other day. Like, mind you, I remember yesterday I was like, before the day ends, like I totally need to do like my session note. Girl, I woke up this morning, I said, ooh, I never did it. But at least I just wasn't like in the bed being lazy, being rusty. Like, no, we were still working. Vino. So outside of that, I also have worked for, again, art history and 2D. So for art history, I feel like a lot of times I just don't work until Sunday because he is like one of those asynchronous teachers. But it's like, I feel like I wish he would just kind of upload it at the very beginning of the week, because it's like, you have your Monday, but it's like, just give it to me so I can just do it. So by the time everything's uploaded, it's Friday, but I'm occupied on Fridays, and then Saturdays I'm just trying to get other things together. So a lot of times it just ends up being Sunday, and that's when everything is due. So we're about to do this paper on top of art history piece, and he wants to do this like worksheet, kind of like breaking it down a little bit to kind of help us to prepare for the actual assignment itself. So I have to do that, and he wants it handwritten. He wants it handwritten and scanned in. Dude, it's low-key kind of doing too much. But he did have one video which is like an hour of him speaking, so I always put his videos on 2 times. No offense to that professor, but just like, come on, let's get it over with. And outside of that, the week before Labor Day, that Friday, I had class for 2D, but I felt so bad. I had to like leave early. I literally called my parents to come get me. Like, I didn't even feel comfortable driving. I had already finished all of my squares, which I did that Wednesday before, which thank goodness I did. But we didn't have class Monday, but I did have my session, so I was trying to do everything else. Wednesday, I didn't go to class because I felt bad again. And then Friday, he had no class, so I quite literally have not worked on it at all. So with art, your stuff isn't technically due until midterms, but it's still kind of like a little progress check. So we have critiques in the morning. Mind you, I don't have time to really do it before that class because I have 3D, which we just finished our project for that. We did these like larger than life cardboard projects, which I'll insert here. I did my glasses. So I spent a lot of my time on that. So anyways, it's 10 small squares. I think they're like 3 by 2 if I remember correctly. And it's like different parameters. It's not hard, but it's like that's extra time I need to take out of my day. I think realistically I'll probably need like 4 hours, because when I started doing it that day in class, I felt awful. I couldn't focus. So I hope I don't run out of paper, because I quite literally, like, that's all the time I have tonight. And I think he wants at least most of them done, but I do want to have, you know, I do work fast, but I feel like I still don't work fast enough. So have those things. Then tomorrow morning, again, I have class. Then I have my session in the afternoon. And I think that might be it. Nothing too crazy, but then my mom wants to do my hair. So I told her just come at 2 o'clock when she called, because I'm like, I'm doing something. I'm filming. And like, I need to get my ish together. There's something else I need to do. I'm not sure, but I'll just come back when I'm done with my skincare, guys. I look a little buttery on the camera right now. But I'll see you guys in a few minutes. So mind you, it's literally been a minute. But I forgot to tell you guys, my mom got me this Palmer's Skin Success Fade Cream for like my hyperpigmentation, because I told her like I want like some scar cream. Some of my scars are just like too deep. I've been using this for the last few days. I did miss like 2 days, but even so far I see results. I think this thing said you will see results within 2 weeks, but some people need treatment as long as like 6 weeks. So I've been using it, and like low key I think I'm putting too much on, because every time I like go to rub it in, it's kind of giving ghost. But once you like rub it in really good, it's pretty fine. I didn't take a good before that doesn't look crazy, like I wouldn't show y'all, but I just mixed it in and I feel like it's doing the trick. But I was kind of scared because she got it like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I was like I was kind of pushing it off for like a day or two, because I'm like, you know, I'm not trying to do no disrespect to nobody, but no Sammy Sosa. Like I'm not trying to be white, you know. So I was like, is it, you know, how does it work? Because I've heard people using scar cream, but I'm like, they do be looking a little lighter complexion, which don't get me wrong, no tea, no shade to my light skin, my white people out there, but it's just I'm brown. And even then, let's say I'm using this cream on my face, and let's say I become light skin, then my neck and all that's still gonna be brown skin. So I was like, you know, even if you bleach, you gotta make it even. You can't have a brown skin neck and let me not say that, and a Caucasian face. It gotta match. It's kind of like when people are kind of like self-hating, and they get like foundation that's like clearly shades way lighter than they are, but the neck still be dark. You know, be yourself. So anyways, I've been using it. So far I have not, you know, been serving Sammy Sosa, but but I have noticed, I mean, those scars are going, like this one on my forehead, like I had two. Baby, she's been with me for a few months. She's about gone. Mind you, it's not even like a good week of progress. Also, look at my camera quality. Yes, I went to the dentist the other day. I mean, I look good. But anyways, y'all, this is a very last minute video. I don't even know if y'all can tell, but I hope you guys are enjoying this little hour of my life. I do have a few more things to show you guys. Also, y'all, just remember I have to take my hair loose, which will be like the next segment. But before I do that, I want to show you guys my dogs. Boys.
Hey, Will. Hey, George.
So they look a bit rough. They have to go to PetSmart in a few weeks, so it feels like they struggling, you know. Again, something just been in the water. They do go to PetSmart in 2 weeks, so they're gonna be looking, you know, a little, I'm not gonna say that, they're gonna be looking a little shaggy for the next few weeks. So we listen, we don't what? We don't judge, right? Lately I've been getting my little hair braided, and this light is low-key killing me. I'm recovering again from vertigo, a headache. I don't know, girl, but we can keep it right there, because girl, I'm sitting over here fighting for my life. I'm just gonna get probably the same exact hairstyle, which is like braids going to the side. The last few weeks I've been having a lot of dandruff. Like I've been washing my hair almost every single week, which is like odd. Like I never have dandruff issues or whatever. So I don't know if maybe my scalp is just very dry. Maybe after this week, because I just need like a quick braided style right now. Maybe after this week I'll probably do like a protein treatment for my scalp, because again, I've never had issues with that. But I have been kind of hearing about people talking about like eczema on the scalp, so I'm like, you know, hope that's not my story. But anyways, other things I want to talk about. I can't see because this light's behind me, and then I have all my points on this board. Oh, so because of that little cardboard project I did, I'm using Do Grow. Because of that cardboard project I did in class recently, it has made me realize that I do like sculptures, and I do want to get more into that in terms of 3D. The only 3D I've ever really like seriously done was like ceramics, and I did enjoy that, and I do want to do more ceramics, but I feel like I also wouldn't mind doing like a good commission for a client, like maybe not necessarily like cardboard, but just like a good mixed media piece. And I do want to get into different forms of construction. I feel like with what I had, again, I did my glasses, it was just like the stability wasn't there. And every time I see people with the type of sculptures that I really like, they always use like armature, stuff like that, wire, and that's something that's always interested me. But I am trying to figure out, like, if I were to do sculptures, I don't want it to be a situation where, how do I say it, like it's too big, I can't store it. Because I'm thinking, like, the biggest thing as an artist, you can be an amazing artist, but like, you know, this is America. People are broke, genuinely broke. You can have so many people who support you, but they just may not be able to financially invest in what you got going on. And that's completely valid. So you obviously want to charge your worth, but it's also like, you know, read the room. The economy is in shambles. Also, I hope my mic is connected because I literally just filmed something for LJC. I feel something for this, like, girl. Anyways, you see, like, if I don't have a script, I just be yapping. Yap, 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 yap. Yapalodian. But again, I do just want to like try different mediums. Again, I'm just in a better mindset. I think if I would have taken this BFA when I first wanted to do it, when I was in undergrad the first time, I think I just would have been stressed. I don't think I would have been as happy to learn because like I still would have had my core classes, my wellness classes, which is pretty much like PE. I still would have had my psychology to do, my sociology to do. Like it just would have been a lot. But now I literally just have the art and that's it. And even then, I've been around a lot of wonderful people lately. I'm someone that likes older people. My siblings are old, my family is old. Like, I've just always been around older folks. So I think that when I'm around younger people, sometimes I met younger people, it's like I like them to a certain extent, but it's like they're so foolish acting. So it's been nice to meet younger people who have more than a brain cell in their head. Like they're mature and they also are just like, school comes before anything. Like they want to have fun, stuff like that, but it's like they're disciplined and I like that. I don't want to be around someone that like literally all they want to do is just be at a party, be at the clubs. Like you should have fun, but if you can't balance your life, like if all you do is stuff that's like crazy, you don't have your ish together. And there's some people that are grown that are like that, but I feel like it makes me sad when I see young people because it's like you're already kind of like going down a bad path. I met people that like literally by the time they were like 20, they were already like, I have a drinking problem. And I'm glad that they could like realize that, but like they seem very sad and just disappointed in themselves, and it just made me sad for them because it's like have fun, but fun does not necessarily mean what the world is this. Fun does not, oh my god, my battery's overheating. Fun does not necessarily mean being a hot mess. This is the freaking light that's killing me off. But I'm gonna rush because my battery is overheating apparently. So outside of that, arts and crafts for my kids, I want to make sure that it's simple but it gets like the job done, if that makes sense. And then I want to focus more on marketing for my businesses. I do want to get better with social media, being consistent, and also just having that quality there, having that storytelling element. I don't want to be like good quality videos and then I come back and it's like and then I leave again for like 3 months and then it's like good quality videos by the back, then it's just like ghosting again. I want to make sure that there's consistency, and I've learned that consistency doesn't necessarily mean like every single day or every other day. Like consistency can mean once a month, it can mean twice a month. Like it doesn't have to be killing yourself to get a video out, especially if you have like a low following and you don't necessarily have like that big audience who really cares anyways. Having a lower following has given me the opportunity to kind of mess up without having people trying to do me like Corey Kenshin. Where you at, Corey? Where the video at? Like, oh my gosh, like it gives me that chance to just kind of be silly, but like I can mess up, I can ghost, I can still live my life without people stressing me about everything. But I guess outside of that, lately I've been trying to focus on myself more. I definitely feel like I've always been someone to apologize even when I didn't need to, been someone to be too understanding when I didn't have to be. And outside of that, just taking care of myself. It's just, I can look at myself, I can see when I'm stressed. It shows in my voice, my looks, eating habits, sleeping habits. A few months ago, I went on this 100-day challenge, which I will show you guys or talk to you guys about in a few weeks. I don't know, but I felt so good, but then I start slacking again. So even though some things I've maintained, there has been a lot of like, oh, like, you know, I can have like a little cheat day. Like it's been so much of that and I don't feel as good. I've been getting into fast food. Like I've been eating more fast food than I have in like a year, and it shows because like even if you're working out and stuff, it's like your body is just like, I'm done. leave me alone, sister. And I feel like fitness, self-care, getting out of the house more, like all those things, I'm just like, it's gonna be mandatory more than anything else, more than this business, more than job, more than any other of my endeavors. The main things I need to do is live life to the fullest, live it like Larry, babes, and make sure that while I'm doing it that I am healthy. Sleep, eat, all that comes before anything. If you are not taking care of yourself, you cannot do anything successfully, and that's just the truth. I've had so many points of burnout to the point where, like, I know it firsthand. It's not a good feeling, and when you feel like you are dragging yourself to do anything, like, it's bad. And by the time your mental health shows it, it was already there. But now it's just so clear to your mind that, like, you are spiraling. But you can always pick yourself back up and get it together. You don't have to stay in that bad place. Make those lifestyle changes. Give yourself a plan. Don't sit here and say, oh, I'll never eat fast food again. Babe, you can eat a 10-piece. Just don't have it every day. Or when you do have it, you can split it up. Like, be real with yourself, but just like slowly implement those healthy changes. It's not going to be an overnight process, but some progress is better than no progress. But outside of that, I'm going to finish my hair, and that is the end of this little vlog. So I wanted something that was like a very short hour of my life, just like a little behind the scenes of everything. But I hope you guys enjoyed this like short vlog. You want something that's like a little bit, but not too much, like, definitely let me know. I had a lot of fun making this. But besides that, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye. I had to get my other SD card. The other one was full. Let me put y'all back here. Let me put, ooh. Let me get my bag again. Now looking at it, it don't look like I got that much sad. So lately in my 2D class, we've been doing collages, and I feel like I've just been inspired to do something big. So I just got regular construction paper, the cheap brand with a bunch of different basic colors. This is $5.99 for this whole entire pack, which is 200 sheets of 9x12 paper, and I can use it either on a canvas or just something else, but I just wanted to do collages or just use it as something to fill the background. I think that being here this semester has really helped me to branch out in that sense. I also got a few things from my first small business too. I got so many different like beads and, oh, let me show you guys. So I got 2 packs of these Charm Me butterfly charms. Then I got some with the hearts. And then I got some of the stars. Awesome. And I definitely want to use these as mystery bags. And while I was there, I've always wanted to do glass beads, but I just never got them. So this is $10.99 for this pack of 8mm 552 piece beads, which is not bad. I feel like I love the colors. Seeing them in real life, they're kind of glossy, but not like too weird. So again, these are just gonna be like mystery bags. And I just want to see how that goes. I do want to launch like smaller mystery bags where you might have like 2 special products. And I also want to get into like wire jewelry too. So we'll come back to that. Then I got these clear pony beads. Now I do have some products right now that use the clear pony beads. I don't know if I'll use it for that or just try to do mystery bags. But I think for my first small business, I've just been in this era of I just need to get rid of my stuff. Like, a long time ago I bought so much stuff, and it's like I'm just done. Like, I need to just be done with it, and I'm just trying to get rid of everything. So I'm just trying to mix up standard products, mystery products, and be done with it. Then I also got this jewelry storage, and like, mind you, I saw it and I was like, ooh, this is gonna be a little pricey. Girl, guess what? Don't focus on me, focus on the price. Boom! $5.99. And it's, hold up, it's like one big carrying case, but it has like 1,001 little jars in it. 2, 4, 5. It's 25 jars. Or no, it's more, but I can't see it because it's a little strip in the middle. But like, this is so cool. I think that I'm gonna put some of these charms in there and just kind of organize it like that. Then let me show you guys my other little bag. So I've been needing some more elastic string. So I was gonna get this pack of, I want to say it's called Stretch Magic. No shade to that brand, but I saw this no name brand, $5.99 for 0.8mm elastic cord, and it's literally 10 packs of it. I mean, it might be cheap because I really am very picky about the string I use, because it can easily become a disaster. But really, when we talk about money, especially in this economy, boom. And then for art, I've definitely been trying to branch out a little bit. So I did get this satin varnish while I was in there. A while ago I got spray varnish, and spray varnish is not bad, but I feel like it just wasn't the best for what I wanted. I think a liquid varnish is better for me, especially with my pieces. But I was like, okay, do I get the satin or the high gloss? Because I was like, high gloss, regular gloss is already like, but I was like, okay, what is the difference between like satin and like the high gloss? Girl, the high gloss was giving reflection, it was giving mirror on the wall, boom. This one, it gives like a little pop, but it don't be doing too much. And I was thinking like, okay, some pieces I might want a little pop, but some pieces I really just want to be calm, cool, collected, level-headed, you know. So I just got the satin varnish. Now mind you, this Master's Touch brand was $7.49. The Liquitex, which was half the size of this, was $14. I put it back real quick. Then I finally got one of these pens that I've been wanting a micron pen for a while, but I'm like, am I really gonna use it? I am now. So I got the .35. I got that one, and yeah, so we're gonna be doing some line art. And then I also just saw some personal earrings and stuff that I saw and I liked and I wanted, so I got it. I feel like I'm missing one. Okay, so I got this pack, which was a 3-piece set, which is really cool. This was $7.99 for 3 sets of earrings, and I love a good cheap earring because, I mean, hey, I feel like my body knows I'm cheap, so I feel like my body just knows, like, get over it. And then I saw these like flower ones. These are $4.99, but like, they're cute. Come on now. So I got these, and I could have sworn I had another one. Hold up now, let me make sure I want charge for an extra one. Give me a minute, y'all. Okay, I don't know. Maybe they did. Maybe they did it. I don't know. Cause I think I got 3, unless one of them fell at the cart. But anyways, y'all, life has been lifing. I feel a lot better about things. I feel like I've had time to think about like small business and everything else. But for my 3D class right now, we've been doing sewing, and I've been feeling inspired because, you know, now that I know how to sew, it's like, ooh, that just opens me up to so many new projects I can do on my own. And I feel like for both my first small business and then trying to do an art business too, I just feel like, okay, I have so many ideas that I feel like I have the tools to create better than I would have even 6 months ago. Outside of all that, I've just been trying to get the flow together, just trying to get life to life the way it needs to life. And I don't know, I feel like I've just had a change in myself, like not like I was fighting demons before, but just that things are just so much better now. Okay, looking at the containers, these are the 2 deep containers and everything else is small. But back to the subject matter, like I've made friends and they're awesome. I found a lot of great people, even people who aren't like friends, I'd say, but just like people I like, people who I would want to hang out with. I feel just very confident in getting to know them and hanging out with them and like spending time with them. Like I feel just really, I don't know, just better about things. I just realized I didn't show you guys the stars, or did I? Maybe I did, I don't know. Did I? Clock that tea, y'all. Wait, y'all, all of these are connected. Okay, wait, this is kind of giving ghetto now. Hold up now. This is giving bootleg. Hey. But yeah, I've just been inspired lately, y'all, and I'm definitely ready to create, ready to put myself out there. And I don't know, I've been hearing about stories like D'Angelo, Grace Jones, and just how, I don't know, how they just went for whatever felt right for them and not necessarily trying to be conventional or fit the status quo. And you know, I feel like that's my life. Like I just, some things I'm very conventional, but other things is just like, if I wanted to sit here and do this, that, and that, I can do all of that plus some. I don't have to sit here and live one life to make other people happy. Like I've never believed in that. Like if I want to sit here and be Barbie, I will be Barbie. Period. But outside of that, y'all, I've just been trying to de-stress and everything, and I've had mild success. But I feel, again, just ready to explore. I feel inspired, very inspired. And, oh, okay. I'm just ready to see what the future holds. I really, really am. But anyways, guys, I will check back in with you guys later, maybe tomorrow. This is a short little check-in vlog. It's supposed to be short now. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow because I have a lot of sorting to do because I have stuff everywhere. In fact, let me show you guys just a little preview. Oh, I have laundry on this bed. I got stuff over there, stuff for school, stuff for my personal projects. And every single other day I clean and it gets right back messy. I got bags down there, stuff to do. I have multiple bags for my kids. But it's gonna be okay. And there's so many things I want to expand. There's so many things I can do now. I'm just life is just lifey. But anyways, y'all, I'll check with you guys tomorrow. Bye. Y'all, the way it's been days. It's Monday. So my kid actually canceled for today, meaning that I need to stay at home and be productive. But first, my stuff came in. So I got these headphones, these Sony headphones. These are wireless. So I have this pair of cheap headphones from Amazon, which now I bought them a few times because I always mess with the wire. Those are good like at home working on my computer headphones, but I wanted something that I can take to school and they can connect to my thing. But I've had AirPods. I got these in 2021. I want to say that this is the second generation. I don't know, but it's not like the Pro. My left, like, it just stopped working. And, like, I use them sometimes, but it's like they're just kind of there. So, I just tried these out. Baby, it was good. These are Sony WH-CH520. Right there. Look at it. Boom. Regular price is like 60 something. It was on sale for like 38. Like, you can't beat that. Then I also have a few more things. I did get this. It's an SD card reader. Now for my little tech nerds out there, you know why this is important. You know how this is important. You know why this is important. You know how this is important. You know why this is important. I have an SD card reader for my like actual computer, but this is for your phone specifically, for iPhone specifically. So you plug it in the little booty of the phone, pop, and then you have these two plugs right here. I'm sorry, three. You have one for your regular SD card, one for your micro SD card, and then you have this plug right here for other little extensions, like directly from the camera, whatever the case may be. So this is being added to my little case. So in this case, I have a lot of stuff in here, but I mainly have my SD cards, and I have a smaller SD card holder right here. I have this, which I believe goes to one of my cameras. This is my SD card reader that I got for Christmas like 2 years ago. It has a port. This is for like Mac. You can't see it. Look, zoom in on it. It's for Mac. And then this is just for just a regular USB. And then on this side, you have your micro SD slot. And on this other side, you have your regular SD card slot. Now, I do have a micro SD card adapter. So you have your micro SD card, and then you have the little big slot that it goes into. Ew, ew. Oh my goodness. For all my people that don't know out there, this is what a micro SD card looks like. Oh my God, zoom in. Oh my Lord, zoom in. This is a micro SD card, and when you have an adapter, you put it in here like this, and then you put it in the regular SD card way. Make sense? Right. But these are the main things I have in here. Now I'm gonna add this big thing, which is it's huge. It's literally like ginormous. And it came with some stuff in the inside. I guess you have to like sync it up. We'll figure that out another day. In fact, I'm gonna leave it in the packaging so that I won't be confused next time. I'm gonna leave it in the packaging, and then we're gonna put it in the case, because that's what smart people do. Then I got this big case, and what was so funny is that this afternoon I stayed after class for a little bit, and I saw somebody with this exact same case, exact same color, and I'm like, mine should be coming in right now. So this is one of those like little portable art folders, and like, mind you, I am the queen of bags. I have bags for everything. I have 1,000 art bags, cases, all that. Tote bags, just a personal use, book bags. like little book bags, okay? But I'm getting more of like art storage or business storage. Now this, I think I originally put in my cart for art, but I was like, no. I actually want to use this for my first small business, my jewelry business, which, mind you, I intend on relaunching that this week. Now, oh, so you open up the case. Look, y'all, look. It's like 3 stories. It's literally 3 stories. So the top one has the slits already in there. Then this one is like plain. This one's plain. But I see these attachments right here. I think maybe you can add these and make more slits too. But I want to use this, I guess, more like at home, or if I ever want to take my like work on the go. But again, I was so gagged when I saw that person in their class with this too. So I'm like, ooh, girl, we gonna be matching. You don't even know me like that, but we match it. So yeah, okay, these are for the little dividers. Hey, girl, I feel so fancy. But I feel like the only thing about being a BFA major is that I feel like I have 1,001. Hey, I feel like I have 1,001 bags that I carry with me. Like, I tried to get like a little cheap bag recently so that I can just take that bag and be done with it. And I literally feel like I still have 1,000 bags. Like, I have my book bag with all my basic stuff in there, and then I have my big tote bag from Michael's, which is one of those huge like bags, and I still feel like I'm carrying 1,000 pieces of luggage with me every single day. But oh, hey. So I was thinking about, like, if I ever want to have art on the go or small business on the go, I'm gonna take this. So this would be something that stays at home with me. And then for this, I finally got spacer beads. I've had some before, but I've never really like used them. I think I want to make some jewelry which is completely spacers, and then some actually like spacers in between than other beads. And then for years, ever since I first started my small business, I've always wanted to have glass beads. So I got 2 sets from the same brand. This one is more, I forgot what they called it. I guess like a little bit translucent. And then this one is just more solid colors. But I love the variety. Again, I want to make a whole bunch of mystery bags. And then this one, this is a great question because I genuinely do not remember. I think these are more these are more beads. I think this set of beads I've actually had in my cart literally since I started my small business, and I just never bought them. These are kind of like earthy glass type of beads. Excuse the glare, but like they're pretty cool. And then they also have a few spacers in here. I probably won't use those. This is really cool. It has one of those vacuum sealed bags, which I have never seen jewelry come in a vacuum sealed bag, so that's already pretty interesting to me. But I think, ooh, girl, I'm glad I didn't open this because it's like a vacuum sealed bag, but then it's like, what the world? So it actually does open to the whole thing. I don't know how they package this up. That's crazy. Oh, and then it came with some string too. That's awesome. But yeah, I just want to make a whole bunch of just mystery bags, and I really want to come back and I just want to start with the basics, like advertising the roots of it, beaded bracelets, all that type of good stuff. Outside of that, y'all, I do have like some laundry and stuff like that to do. I have a lot of work to just catch up on, and I just look forward to figuring things out. I feel like getting back into the flow of things has made me like really happy lately. I am trying to get back into my reading, get back into my exercise, because I've been slacking on both of those things. Like literally completely not doing it for like the last 2 weeks. And I feel like I can just tell, like, my mind doesn't feel as sharp from not reading. My body feels terrible from not working out like that. Like, I'm just ready to get back into it. The only thing that sucks is that this week is a rainy week. And then a lot of stuff is due this week, especially for 3D, because I have to finish this project. I do have my puzzle pieces, which I'll probably just insert like a picture or video here. But I'm gonna do like this tray, this like wooden tray, to make it like a little puzzle box. And I just zoned out. A part of me wants to just run right back up to the school to finish it because I don't really have a lot. But anyway, since I have my session canceled for today, I think I may just work from home. I think I'm gonna go up to the school early in the morning tomorrow and just work on it, and then I have my kid tomorrow afternoon. But then I have presentation Friday. And honestly, I just do not feel prepared. I have not even started on it. It's supposed to be a 7 to 10 minute presentation. I hate to just feel last minute, but like, we're just gonna try our best, do what we gotta do. I'm just looking forward to everything. Like, I don't know, life is awesome. I have some cool professors, especially for 2D. That's my dude. We love bothering that man. He is awesome. Like, bothering him in a way that's like a younger sibling, but not like. I love my friends in my class. One of my buddies from 3D just said that he was banned from using any more polyfill. Which is like the little stuffing. His thing is huge. We had to make these things at least 3 feet and they're in its longest dimension, but like his is like huge. He's doing like a little piggy bank. It's the cutest thing ever. But anyways, this is just a little check-in. I don't know exactly how the rest of this year gonna go. Oh, one thing I did forget to tell you guys is that I have changed my reading goal. Like, you guys might want to do 100 books for the year. Like, girl. I was gonna do 75. I said no, and so now I've made it 50. I'm just gonna be realistic about what I can do. So as of this year so far, I am currently sitting at 23 books. At first it was 23 out of 100 and then it was 23 out of 75 and now it's 23 out of 50. It's doable. So I have 10 books from the library, so that should push me to 33. Oh my goodness. I feel like I have so many like books scheduled for the year, and it's like books that I've been sitting on for a while, but I don't want to rush anything at all. I have a few books on me, so okay, I have some books in the car. Then I have these books. So this one is 3 Days and Sometimes Why, Where the Truth Lies, What Became of Her, Of Sound Mind, and then the last two are pretty thick, but Ink Exchange, which sounds so interesting. And then I have the last Quintessa, something like that, but seems pretty cool as well. I'm getting it together, you're getting it together, and guess what? We're gonna end 2025 on a great note. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this small little check-in, and I will see you guys whenever I see y'all. Hey, but anyways, y'all have a great day, morning, afternoon, life. Y'all be good. Bye. Okay, let me do a better outro. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye. That's still one more time. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye. No, I messed it up. Bye, guys. So your girl is hashtag live, laugh, love. So I've definitely been chilling, trying to get everything together, trying to get back into my habits. I feel like after I did my 100-day challenge, I was doing so good with like health, fitness, reading, water drinking, like everything. And now, you know, now is a lot going on, but I've been slowly trying to get back into it. For the end of this year, I definitely want to just finish making up a whole bunch of products for my first small business, second small business, clean out my little bag for my kids, clean out my bag for school, since I am continuing my BFA, trying to finish applications. It's just a lot of adulting to do, cleaning, sorting, decluttering, organizing, and all of the above. But I am happy. I feel like this year I've lived 1,001 different lives, and I really couldn't ask for better. Sometimes definitely felt sucky, but I feel like push through. Hashtag live, laugh, love. And you try your best. But where I'm at now, I'm just looking forward to next year. I feel like next year I definitely put myself out there a little bit more. Want to, I don't know, see more things, explore new people, meet new people. This year's been, I'm not gonna say wonderful, but definitely kind of like that. Oh, like I get it, you know, frontal lobe is almost done cooking. Like we're developing, and I just look forward to next year. Hopefully things do work out. I feel very confident in my endeavors. I feel like things are gonna be very awesome. So I just look forward to everything. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this very long vlog. And with that being said, I will see you guys later. Bye.